If you're thinking about moving to the Denver metro area, Aurora, Colorado is probably at the top of your list. So today, you're in luck as we take a deep dive into the vibrant city. We've got over 300 days of sunshine out here in Colorado, world-class outdoor access, a booming job market, incredible food and culture, and neighborhoods that truly feel like communities. So today, we're going to break down the top 5 neighborhoods in Aurora, Colorado. Well, folks, my name is Dave Michael. I am the House Wrangler with You First Realty, and today we are looking at one of the most underrated cities in the entire Denver metro area. But that could be to your advantage, as many of these Aurora neighborhoods have been deemed top value, where your money for a new home can go further than anywhere else in the Mile High metro area. So, all right. Let's go ahead and start looking at how Aurora is the third largest city in Colorado. Now, it has a population of over 400,000 people and 93 distinct neighborhoods. It's the most diverse city in the state, and it borders Denver to the east, and it's home to major employers like the University of Colorado Anschutz Medical Campus, Buckley Space Force, and Colorado Children's Hospital. So whether you're moving, investing, or just curious, stick around because this video is packed with great information on the top 5 neighborhoods in Aurora, Colorado. Okay, so we'll start with number 5. Number 5 best neighborhood or top neighborhood in Aurora is none other than the Saddle Rock Golf Club. It comes in because it is one of Aurora's most, I'd say, visually striking communities. It's located in southeast Aurora. It's out by E470 and Smoky Hill Road. And Saddle Rock, what's really unique about Saddle Rock is it offers locals, as they describe it, a European feel. It has grand Mediterranean-inspired residences sitting alongside modern Colorado farmhouses, all surrounding a championship 18-hole golf course. So, let's talk some numbers here, okay? As of 2025, the median home price in Saddle Rock was around $565,000, with some of the luxury single-family homes going for about $720,000, and that's for a 4 to 6 bedroom, maybe around 3,700 square feet. And then condos, they start in the mid-300s. So what that does is that this community makes it accessible at multiple price points. According to Neighborhood Scout, over 73% of homes were built after 1999, and that's a higher proportion of new construction than you'll find in 96% of U.S. neighborhoods. That's incredible. And financially, this is absolutely a strong community. The average household income here is around $145,000, and that places Saddle Rock amongst, I'd say that it's amongst the top 21% in highest income neighborhoods in America, and about 45% of the residents work in executive, management, and professional occupations. Now, for families, this neighborhood falls in the highly regarded Cherry Creek School District. You have schools such as Creekside Elementary, Liberty Middle School, and Grandview High School. All are known for their strong academic performance. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that Saddle Rock is very much car dependent, and so you have very limited walkability. But for those maybe seeking an upscale golf course living, but you're still close to Southlands Mall, the Denver Tech Center, Denver International Airport, hey, Saddle Rock delivers some serious value. All right, let's go on to number 4, and number 4 is Murphy Creek. And Murphy Creek is not too far from where I live. This one is really perfect, I think, for families and for young professionals seeking for maybe a newer planned community, but still has room to grow. Now, Murphy Creek sits in eastern Aurora. It centers around its own 18-hole public golf course. It's known as the Murphy Creek Golf Course. It has a pro shop. It has the Murphy Creek Tavern. And this neighborhood began development in the early 2000s and continues expanding today. And you have a lot of craftsman style homes as well as modern traditional style homes out there, and that makes up the bulk of the housing stock. So what's really interesting is, according to Neighborhood Scout, Murphy Creek's real estate is newer than 99% of all U.S. neighborhoods. And so on price, you're looking at probably a median home price of around $545,000. And you got some newer built homes by Meritage that feature that smart home technology and energy efficiency. So the average home here, the average household income is around $148,000. And that's according to the 2024 U.S. Census data. Now, that income level ranks Murphy Creek higher than 92% of American neighborhoods. Residents get access to a private outdoor pool, tennis courts, and the standout school here is Murphy Creek K through 8, which is rated rated a B plus by Niche, with a 17-to-1 student teacher ratio. And it sits right in the center of the community, making school drop off really convenient. Students then feed into Vista Peak, and that's the preparatory school for high school, with 90, and you have about 90% of residents actually own their homes, it's fantastic for stability. The neighborhood absolutely skews towards families, and Neighborhood Scout ranks it in the top 10% of family-friendly neighborhoods in Colorado. Now, you might be asking, well, what's the trade-off? Well, homes do take a little bit longer to sell. They average around 63 days on market, and HOA fees and a little bit higher property taxes, that's going to affect your monthly payment a little bit. But for a newer, amenity-rich community with strong schools and solid, just solid value across the board, I think Murphy Creek, earns its spot in the top 5 in Aurora neighborhoods. Okay, so coming in number 3, and this is the bronze medal winner, folks. It is none other than Heather Gardens. So Heather Gardens is really in a category all of its own. It is split up by Yale Avenue, and it's split into 2 distinct areas. It's a traditional single-family suburb to the north, and to the south, you have one of the Denver metro area's premier 55-plus active adult communities. So if you're a retiree or maybe an empty nester, this is where maybe this resonates with you a little bit. The 55-plus side of Heather Gardens has been operating for decades, and residents very loyal. I mean, the general manager of Heather Gardens Association has said that people have been living there sometimes for over 30 years. And that really makes it a true community. And the amenities, they back that up. You have an on-site golf club, an indoor and outdoor pool. You have tennis courts, a clubhouse, a restaurant, a library. I'm going on and on. A craft room, and direct trail access into the Denver's bike network. All right. Now, one of the neighborhood's biggest draws is its location to, and it's very adjacent to Cherry Creek State Park. That's a 4,000 plus acre natural area that has boating, has fishing, lakeside beaches, hiking, camping, and then Denver International Airport, about 20 miles away. Downtown Denver, depending on traffic, you might be about 30 minutes away. And pricing here is a little bit more, I believe, accessible than maybe some of the other neighborhoods on this, on what we're talking about. The 55 plus condos and townhomes, they were built in the late 70s and early 80s, and that keeps entry prices just a little bit lower. And so you have the overall income level classified by Neighborhood Scout as lower middle, and that makes it truly affordable, a truly affordable retirement option when you compare it to other 55 plus communities, maybe in Castle Rock or in Highlands Ranch. So Niche rates Heather Gardens as one of the best active retirement communities in the Denver metro area, and residents consistently praise it for its being, super quiet and super community oriented. So if you're looking for maybe a low maintenance, low retirement lifestyle, but you still have access to nature and some of that built-in social scene, Heather Gardens is hard to beat. Okay, so we're talking number two. This is the silver medal winner, and it's none other than Tallyn's Reach. And honestly, this neighborhood could probably be number one for families. It's located about 11 miles southeast of downtown Aurora, and Tallyn's Reach is one of those communities where everything it just seems to work. I mean, you have over 5,000 residents living among mature ponderosa pines, well-maintained craftsman homes, and cul-de-sac style streets. The neighborhood launched in 2004, and development was largely complete by 2005, giving it that established feel without feeling dated. Okay, so the numbers are pretty impressive too. When you look at a neighborhood scout, Tallyn's Reach's median real estate prices are a little bit higher than almost 84% of neighborhoods in Colorado and 88% of U.S. neighborhoods, with figures ranging across multiple sources. But most consistently, you have the median price ranges anywhere from 700,000 to 937. That's the range, in terms of the average range right there, depending on, what we're looking at here. And you have about 62% of working residents. They are in career fields such as executive, management, and professional endeavors. And so, remarkably, what's really cool about this is that 0% of children here live below the federal poverty line. So on a family friendliness scale, Neighborhood Scout ranks Tallyn's Reach in the top 1% of all family-friendly neighborhoods in all of Colorado. And so this neighborhood also features a community clubhouse, a 6-lane swimming pool, tennis courts, trails. You have 200 acres of planned open space, and the schools are exceptional. Tallyn's Reach is also served by the Cherry Creek School District. And again, like we've talked about, Cherry Creek School District is highly desirable. It's ranked one of Colorado's top rated districts. And it includes, Black Forest Hills Elementary, Fox Ridge Middle School, and Cherokee Trail High School, which, by the way, also offers an international baccalaureate program. Pretty cool. Outdoor recreation is absolutely a major draw here, too. Red-tailed Hawk Park has a nature-themed playground and a water spray ground. The Piney Creek Trail runs through the neighborhood, and the Aurora Reservoir, just a few miles away, you can do some kayaking, paddleboarding. They absolutely have that. They have a scuba diving there as well. But the trade-off, a little bit of a trade-off. You're going to pay for a little bit in terms of HOA fees. Those fees are going to range anywhere from $86 to maybe $100, and homes are priced certainly into the high 700,000s. So, but if the budget fits and the monthly payment makes sense to you, Tallyn's Reach might be the closest thing Aurora has to a perfect family neighborhood. All right, so that's the winner of the silver. Now here comes the gold, and the number one spot. The gold medal winner is none other than Heritage Eagle Bend. Now, this is a predominantly 55-plus community. It absolutely consistently ranks at the top of Aurora's livability charts. And from a real estate perspective, Heritage Eagle Bend is positioned as really a premium option when compared to Heather Gardens, because it offers a little bit newer construction, more square footage, Gulf front views, but there's going to be a little bit of a higher pricing point. Okay, so you have real estate starts in the mid 400s and climbs there depending on lot location and obviously home size. So the community attracts predominantly 55 plus adults, very active, who value low maintenance lifestyle without sacrificing amenities. So residents often cite the neighborhood's strong sense of community, the quality of that golf course, and the and really how it's quiet as maybe some of the top reasons for choosing Heritage Eagle Bend over maybe some other options in the metro area. So when you combine that type of environment with the amenity package and the overall quality of life, man, it earns the #1 spot, and that's your gold medal winner, folks. So there you have it. That is our top 5 list of neighborhoods in Aurora, Colorado. So let's go ahead and recap the top 5 again. Coming in at number 5, you have the Saddle Rock Golf Club. Highlights include European-style upscale living, near E470. Then number 4 is Murphy Creek. This is a growing community, a planned community for families and professionals in East Aurora, not too far from DIA, Denver International Airport. Then number 3, the bronze medal winner is Heather Gardens. It's the best 55 plus value in the entire Denver metro area, which includes Aurora. And then number 2, getting that silver medal is Tallyn's Reach. And it says that, I like to tell people it's the gold standard for Aurora neighborhoods, but getting the true gold is none other on this list of top 5 home neighborhoods in Aurora is none other than Heritage Eagle Bend. It has the most amenity-rich retirement community that there is here. So there you have it, folks. Those are the top 5 neighborhoods in Aurora. You have the unbeatable outdoor lifestyle, which draws a lot of people to Colorado just in general. Aurora itself is a very diverse city, probably offers more value where your dollar goes further than maybe other areas within the metro region. And you have access to Denver and the Rocky Mountains, giving you the best possible value. Now, as honorable mention, I think I have to include the communities of South Shore, Beacon Point, and Blackstone, which are over by the Aurora Reservoir. These are just gorgeous, gorgeous neighborhoods and communities with pools, community centers, and just an unbelievable, fantastic golf course over at Blackstone. So a couple things here. Now, if any of this resonates with you and you're thinking about buying a home in Aurora, I'd love to help you out. So whether you're buying your first home, selling your existing home to downsize or maybe upsize, or buying an investment property, I've lived in Aurora for over 18 years, and I can definitely help you navigate this market. And keep in mind, if you allow me to represent you in buying your new home, I will be providing you a $1,000 credit that you can use to help with closing costs or to buy down the interest rate. In addition to that, I'm also going to be giving you buying you a 1-year home warranty, and that runs around $575 to $600. So that's nearly $1,600 total that I'm going to be providing you just so I can be your agent. So please, drop a comment below and tell me this. What is the #1 thing that is drawing you to Aurora? I read every single comment, so go ahead and let me know what's really drawing you to Aurora. And also, if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. It really helps people find this content who are looking to make a move with real estate. All right, my name is Dave Michael. I am the House Wrangler with You First Realty. Please subscribe for more Aurora and Colorado real estate videos every week. So until next time, happy trails.